Breaking news, baby. Danny Stutsman ain't leaving. He's back. He dropped a video on Twitter, shocked us all. So, of course, I had to bring Coop in. But we had to talk about this real quick because this is huge news for Sooner Nation, right? Going into the SEC, we get to watch Danny Stutsman and Billy Bowman continue to lead this linebacker room, which is probably why we didn't jump on too many linebackers in the portal. I'm wondering if we're still going to do it. We'll talk about that in a second. But before we do that, welcome to Unfair Sports. I'm your host, Jay. Thank y'all for pulling up to the channel. We've got my co-host, Coop, here. Coop, man, when you saw the video, I'm about to play it right now for everybody to watch on the side of us. How'd you feel?
Like this? Like I was celebrating a victory. I mean, this is the heart and soul of your defense. Your co-captain, Billy Bowman's already back. So Danny coming back. And then when we'll see in the video, passing the torch and becoming that name synonymous with linebacker at Oklahoma. You know, it's so much more than just Boz. You know, you've got Boz, you've got Teddy, you've got Rocky, you know, this generation. And so, I mean, this is big. And if you want to troll yourself, you know, become a troll and say that this ain't that big a deal, whatever, this is big. I mean, he's probably going to be the candidate, leading candidate for the butt kiss going into next year. So let's roll, man. This is great.
Yeah, this is what we needed, man. I know a lot of people was wondering. We dropped a video. I dropped a video a few days ago when Sooner Scoops had basically dropped a tweet, that an article that Stutsman was leaving and that this was it for him, right? And so it was like, all right, cool, what else? You know, we'll go with it. And I guess the Scoopers were wrong, or Danny changed his mind. You know, it could be that when Billy Bowman decided that, nah, I want to play in the SEC and see what I can get, Danny decided, you know what, I'll ride with you. Let's shore up this defense and go. And say, hey, man, this is huge news for us as Sooner fans because keeping it a buck, man, we kind of need that elite leadership at the linebacker position or whatnot. And so looking at the room, Coop, when you see this, you get Stutsman back. You still got Kanik. You still got Kip. You still got Kobe. So you got, you know, those killer linebackers, man. How does that really shore us up going into the SEC?
Well, you know, one of the things the coaching staffs probably can say is, Danny, if you want to be on the field, you're going to be on the field. If you need to come off the field, we got your back, and we've got people behind you who can allow you to take a breather so that you can still be there as that emotional support. Because I promise you, the fact that Brent Venables poured so much of his life and his knowledge and his education into Danny, it probably meant a ton to Danny to go and say, you know what? This going into the SEC, this Brent Venables-led team, you know, going into there, like, I can forever cement myself in Oklahoma indoctrination as one of them guys and help usher in this new atmosphere. So, and you're right, Sooner Scoop, you know, those guys put it out there. There's something that was the case. He was leaving. He has chosen to come back and help usher this team into the SEC. So you've got, again, we talked about it on last night on our live. You've got Danny, you've got Kip, you've got Kobe, you've got Kanik. I mean, there are. Then you got the young bucks and Lewis Carter. You've got Phil Picciotti. We've got a lot of people. So this is exciting because you got leadership, you've got depth, you've got talent, and I'm pretty sure that the transfer portal, you could probably shut that bad boy down as on the linebacker side because it looks like we've got what we need.
Right, and you may not need an additional. Possibly we'll go for one just in case, just to have an additional veteran presence there since we're so young. But, yeah, no, you're right. Bringing back Stutsman, he's going to be able to cement himself as a legend in Oklahoma history, which is huge, right? I'm fired up at the fact that he did. I had to stop what I was doing with work. I mean, on my lunch, I was about to head to the gym, decided not to because this made sense to record something and drop it for you all today. I mean, Danny Stutsman, as we know statistically, is one of them players that's a monster. You see in the video play now, this is what he posts on his Twitter. You want to hear the sound on it or whatnot, go check it out. I put the link in the description below. But, I mean, this is, you know, he comes from last season, 124 total tackles. This past season, 99 total tackles. You know, 3 interceptions total over the last 2 years. Like, got over 200 tackles over the last 2 years underneath Brent Venables, and you've seen a massive leap in not only his production, but his efficiency just as a linebacker over the last 2 years in this new scheme. And the beauty of that is because he's coming back knowing the scheme and can continue to teach it. Yeah. It's huge. And like you said, Coop, I think that's probably the thing that jumps out to me the most is this dude's going to be on that buckets list. He's going to be one of those guys to watch because based upon the numbers this season, he should have been a finalist this year. Now, as long as he stay healthy, that man is going to be all over the place. And I love this video, how he's got the bars in there. He's rocking the mink, driving the Corvette, just looking just got the Stingray going. We had to put the T-shirts on just to support the man. I'm going to have to go ahead and give away a couple of these shirts now, order a few, and give them away to y'all. So watch out for that on the social media accounts or whatnot. We'll make that happen. So before that, hop in the comments. Let us know how y'all feel about Stutsman deciding that Oklahoma is the place for him and that he wants to return this coming season. We want to hear what y'all think in regards to that. So, Coop, now that we have Stutsman back and we have Bowman back, is there anybody else we should go after now, right? Like, how do you feel about our approach to the portal before we wrap up?
When you have the defense, you need to be mentally, physically, and with full preparation straight up the middle. So if we can get the DeJoun Terry situation, that middle of the defensive line, you bring in an amazing crop of young talent. That is phenomenal. But if we can get in there and you can go, the names are out there. I'm not going to drop any names. But if you can solidify that defensive tackle position and at least make that, again, something that they are, more often on the plus side than the negative side, then the right up the middle on your defense is set. Now, everything else kind of falls into place on the outside. You want to be able to stuff the run and to put some pressure on the offense from your defensive line, and that starts with the middle. Because if you can, your worst case scenario, stalemate that, you allow your edges to go, you allow your defensive backs more success and more time. I guess you ease up their job when it comes to covering a receiver for 2 to 3 seconds versus 5 to 6 seconds. You allow the safeties to go out and be who they are, because our safeties with Bowman coming back, with Peyton Bowen, with RSJ, and any of the other young pups, guys, this is great. And you know what? You can go out to the transfer portal and all those other places and say, hey, listen, look what we got behind you. If you want to come here and you want to make an impact on the defensive line, you've got studs behind you who are going to clean up, and you've got studs in the back who are going to be ball hawks and are going to be able to come up and offer support to your effort on the run game. So that is so much bigger than even just Danny returning, but that is now a piece that you can go, because if you're in the transfer portal, you want playing time and you want to win. And so if we can offer you playing time and potential, the watch list on the Jim Thorpe, the watch list on the Butkus, All-American watch list, this is great, because as you start doing that, we run into the SEC. It's not Big 12 players anymore. Now it's SEC Oklahoma players. And you're going to get a little bit of a tush push, if you will, to go across and actually capture that. So this is big. And again, like I said, guys, this is a respect for Brent Venables and what he has on, and what kind of glowing verbiage is that to say, like, hey, listen, this guy's going to go be an NFL player. He chose to come back here and be here. That's the type of relationships that we build here.
That's what I'm loving, man. We got our legend back. Hop in the comments. Let your boys know how y'all feeling about Studs coming back. Y'all know we had to drop something quick for y'all just to talk about it, because, hey, baby, next season, looking brighter and brighter. If y'all made it this far, you like the content, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We'd love to have y'all join this great family of college football fans. We talk a lot of OU football. We also make some football in general, and we have us doing it. So YouTube says check out one of these videos. I highly recommend it, because I'm curating it just for you all. Stutsman's back, baby. Let's chop it up in about a day or two.